And I think Jeeves is receiving all of his property. Not good for me. I don't want to get out of jail. Thank you. So we want Jeeves to... No, I don't want to give you anything. Refusing the trade. Because anything I give you is just going to help you. Yeah, all those lovely hotels that you have, Jeeves. You're the one that I was worried about at the beginning of the game. And now I'm worried about you all over again. I think I have to get out of jail here.
You're coming back here now.
So hopefully we can just start making it around the board again. I really don't want this to be go to Boardwalk. I want him to draw that card. Dang it. Okay, good. Receive 25 for services. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's in Monopoly Junior. I remember there was a Monopoly Junior game, and that's honestly the one that my family had. And there was an Advance to Boardwalk card, and I remember it really made things a lot more tense. No, I'm not going to do a trade with you. Can I just refuse now? Yes, I know you want St. James Place. I would rather not. Just take your turn. Make me money. It's do or die on the hotels right now, as the board state is. He's probably going to prompt me every turn. But it's where we're at right now. Because honestly, there's a really good chance that I'm going to land on his crazy spots. But because we're both so small on our money, it's possible that he could land on mine. And we are coming up on mine first. Hopefully the investment in these blue properties were good. I want to see a 3 or a 5 from you, Jeeves, next turn. Dang it. I think we're going to have to mortgage our other green. No, we're not going to do that. Mortgage. There we go. Please just land on... Oh, you're going to build up the purples again. He's really trying to get me out of the game right now because he's got all the other territories. I kind of forgot what the rules were, all the details of the game, if you won everyone's properties, if you beat them, or if they just went back to the pool. And it looks like, at least in this version, you win them. Which does make the game go a little faster. I do have to agree. That's a pretty good change. But all in all, I see this game as a win, even if I lose at this point, because I didn't lose. See, I did right there what I wanted him to do. Land on the boardwalk. No, I don't want to trade you anything. Please just stop. I don't care. Okay. And now we're buying even more. Ah, dang it. Yeah, that's right. You have to wait for the countdown, and then you can hit B to cancel the building animation. Well, I appreciate that you're getting around the board quickly, but I'm about to run through a minefield, and I don't think it's going to end up very well. I've been pretty lucky up to this point. I think this is goodbye. I have some foreshadowing here that I don't like it. Wow. That was pretty impressive. Reading Railroad. I did pass go to get there. So that's good, I guess. So it's kind of like nothing happened. You know what? At this point, you know what? No, I'm not going to give him the yellow. Mm-mm. As much as I want to ask him for money or another property, I just don't see that being a good idea right now. Because he's just going to be going around the board right now, building on all of these different locations and making me suffer as much as he can. So the top of the board is safe. He's really not going to do anything there. I have all my investment in the blue. Okay, I think it's mortgage still? Maybe not. 70. Okay. It does suck that every turn we're going through this, and I kind of wish that I could just turn off trades. Because I really don't want to deal with the constant spam at the end of the game, but I really want to see how this ends. I just want to know, can I get him to land on the blue spaces? 3 houses built on them. That's pretty impressive. I'd love to get to the point of hotels, but unless he lands on them, I'm never going to get to hotels over there. And he's getting a lot going on the board. Just had to land on that one, didn't you? Okay, I think we can afford it though. He's only got 1 house. It's probably like 200. 100. Not bad. It's fine. Or we're going again. Dang it. I was like, please throw me in jail. I don't want to keep going around the board. Okay. Time for Jeeves to land on one of the blue spaces, preferably Boardwalk. That's what we really, really, really want to see right now. We don't want to see the trade screen. We don't want to see anything else. We just want to see the Boardwalk. Show me Boardwalk. Of course, you have to buy your stuff first. Just waste your money. Well, it's not a waste, but drain it so that hopefully you just have to sell things. Okay, these are all mortgaged. We didn't have any other choice. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that's where I want you to land. I've landed on my own property more times. This is frustrating. No! No, this game hates me. Ugh, frustrating. Whew. I am putting up a good fight, ladies and gentlemen. I am fighting the good fight here. We collected a little bit of money. Not bad. He is not really going to suffer at all. The best thing he can do is just get around the board, get around the board, get around the board. I have luck, but my luck does run out. This, I don't know. 550. Can we get that? Can we mortgage anything? Okay. We have to sell a house. Dang it. Okay. Not good. I have to go again? Oh, this is probably it. Well, I think we are not going to win now. Our luck has finally started to run out. We just are not holding on to enough stuff. The Boardwalk still has 2, but Jeeves is sitting here at 1,000. I think the play here is to take him up on this, but ask for like all of his money. So that's what we're going to do. Because if we can get a lot of money from him, 725. We're going to push our luck at 800. Nah. No deal. And now he's going to spend that money, which is not what we wanted him to do. We could have gotten the money back. I think the play was to take him up on that, because we could have used that money to then buy more houses. Hopefully we can make it around the board one more time to see if we'll ever know if that would have even been fruitful. Yeah, we were in a good position for that, but now... Okay. All right. I can probably deal with whatever over here. 22. Okay. You inherit $100. All right. We don't really have anything we can do. Just roll the dice and move on through the game. I feel like we're waiting to die here, but maybe the play is to try and sell our stuff when he makes money. See, right now he doesn't really have a lot of money, so maybe we should have taken him up on that other trade. You know, if I come back and win this, at this point, this is going to be like the greatest game of Monopoly, the greatest comeback of Monopoly, let me be specific, ever done in the history of the game. There is so much just death and suffering for me across the board, but at least we beat Billy Bob, right? Go back 3 spaces, huh? How much money does Jeeves have? Maybe what we should do is at this point we should try to just cut our losses and trade him what he wants. He only has 200 actually. We should really wait until he has at least 400. You know, the amount of times this game has tortured me with me landing on the boardwalk. I wonder who lands on the boardwalk the most in this game. We definitely know that answer. This is torture. Now what? Oh, great. Lovely. Just perfect. I don't think we're going to make it around the board again. I don't think it's going to happen. We're selling. Wait. Okay. I'm not trying to buy houses. Oh my god. Am I buying? I clicked the wrong button. Stupid. How many houses do I want to sell? Probably all of them. Let's start with 3. Sell. Is that enough? Oh my gosh. We're alive, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to make it around the board again. Do you want to trade me? Dang it. I don't have... Yeah. Shoot. I was hoping he would prompt me for a trade. Maybe I could have got my money back. But now we are truly at the end of the line. Truly, we have reached a point, and if you land on the boardwalk now, I will just be tortured. This will be torture beyond reckoning. Pay a poor tax of $15. I was expecting that to be advanced to the boardwalk. Finally, at the end of it all, once again, we've beaten all of the odds. No, don't make me go through it again. No. I don't care that I got $200. This is not where I want to be on the board right now. Why didn't you send me to the waterworks or something? Anything but this. Just let it be done, game. Stop stringing me along like a fish on a hook. Just let the shark eat me. Jeeves is better than me. I know it, you know it, we all know it, and yet still I keep landing on every other space that I can to get around this torture. Seriously? Oh my goodness. What's the point of dragging me along? There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to torture me before I die. Take a walk on the boardwalk. Who's the person in this game that's taken the biggest walk on the boardwalk? Me. Time and time again around the board, and when I finally am ready to die, ready to throw in the towel, the game needs to punch me in the face first. Oh my gosh. No. I am not... You know what? I won't be a sore loser. I will not surrender. I will not just give up. I will keep trying. Shoot. Yeah, he's not going to ask me for any of my territory. I wish he would. I wish after getting a lot of money he would be like, will you sell me that? Absolutely, I will. I kind of made a mistake before. I actually meant to sell you that for like 725, and I got greedy. I said no. This game is torture. And at some point, I'll maybe have to play it again. See if I can come back and redeem myself. Maybe see how well I can survive in like an 8-player world. I think that would be kind of fun. Just all the pieces, the moving pieces on the board. See who falls out first. See who progresses on. In this world, though, it's Jeeves. And Jeeves, I'm gonna have a bone to pick with you later. You were always the unsung hero. I was worried about you at one point. Billy Bob was doing quite well early on in the game, and I would have been better off had he knocked you out. And now here I am. Suffering while you collect $200. I know what the play is. Hey, Jeeves. I really want to do a trade this time. How about I give you St. James Place? I know you've wanted it. And how about you give me all of the money you own? Is that okay? Can we do that? I'd be grateful. Since he can't afford. That was interesting. I don't know what you can't afford, sir. Unless I actually went over the amount. You know what, Jeeves? I will even settle with 450. See, I can't go over the amount, so I don't know, 450? Or is there like a tax? Let's do 425. I want to see what he says to that. You have yourself a deal. Um, we're gonna buy again. We're just gonna buy as much as we can. Can we buy 3? Oh, we can't place that many buildings. We're gonna buy 2. Why not? We're gonna see. We're just gonna keep building this back up. Like I said, it's blue or die at this point, and if we need to go around the board, we're going to keep selling and moving on and selling and moving on. You know, even if we need to sell all of our mortgage territory. We collected 100 there. I really need to get past the red. I'm probably crazy for buying. No. I'm gonna lose while the victor is in jail. Do we have the money?
Don't you be coming back here now.
Ah, Jeeves. You are the bane of my existence. I thought I won the beauty contest. What is this? Yay! I'm in jail. I can't die. This this game. I might be right though. I mean, I still haven't made it around the board yet, and I said if I make it around the board, it's going to be a miracle. So I might be right in that I still won't make it around the board before I lose, inevitably. St. Charles Place. See, and that just makes him money. I mean, he's sitting so good right now. Like, the best thing he can do is just sit on a bunch of money and he'll never die. Okay, we're just gonna roll. We don't want to get out of jail. And already we're buying hotels on the Reds. I mean, just look at this board. There's only one hotel left that could possibly be purchased, and Jeeves owns them all. I have $64 to my name. I don't want to leave jail. Under any circumstances, I will live in here until eternity because I'm just going to die out there in the real world. And even if he lands on my stuff at this point,
Don't you be coming back here now.
it doesn't matter. I don't have enough. Maybe when I had 3 houses, we could have made an impact. But this is not something that I'm going to come back from. This is insane. I can't even pay $28. This game hates me. Oh my gosh, no. Can we mortgage anything? I don't think so. Uncle Pennybag says, I'm sorry, there's no eligible. I guess we're selling our house on Park Place. No, not buy. See, that's the thing with this menu is if you're not used to it, it kind of messes with you. You know what? If you give me all of your money, sure. Since Jeeves cannot afford... I don't know what he can't afford. I don't understand what he needs to hold on to some money for, unless there's a fee for trading. I guess I didn't read the fine print. Maybe there is. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Am I going to die? Probably. To the railroad. Of all things, this railroad has tortured me left and right. At this point, I have a new goal. I have a new goal. We're going to mortgage Park Place. I just want to see if I can get around the board again. I just want to see. He's never going to land on Boardwalk. If winning the game was the person who landed on Boardwalk the most, it would be me. I would be the winner. I'm just going to go out there and say that. I just want to see if I could prove myself wrong and make it around the board again, given this ridiculous board state. I'm almost there. I don't want to suffer anymore. Go ahead, buy to your heart's content, sir. This ridiculous board state. I mean, just look at this. This is crazy that I'm even still alive. We should have ended long ago. But because I'm sure my suffering would have been enjoyable for somebody out there, we continued. To your guilty pleasure, whoever's watching this video, to wonder when I'm going to finally lose. And there it is. One last time before the door hits you on the way out. We land on the boardwalk. We still haven't made it around. I can't believe just the amount of times I have landed on that square. I feel like if someone did the statistics, if in the comments you watched this and you jotted down which space did I land on the most, that was definitely it. You know, I think my income tax should really only be 10% at this point. Damn it, it's still more. I feel like maybe you should always pay 200. Okay, we've won our own little game that we played with ourselves. We've made it around. I proved all the odds wrong, and now let's finally see where I die. Where does the game finally stop me? Where am I finally beaten into the dirt, eating fish out of the trash can? Let's find out our final fate. And Jeeves' eventual victory and the ending of this very ridiculous Monopoly game. One more time we're beating the odds, visiting the jail. I just can't believe where this is going or where this has gone. Yep. Or wait, I think we can mortgage Boardwalk still. I think it's possible. Can we mortgage Boardwalk? Yes, we can. I have nothing, sir. Nothing left to give. Just pain to receive. Just ridiculous amounts of pain to receive. And you owning over half the board. You know, if you ever had any money, I would sell you more property, but apparently we're just dodging left and right. Just hanging on. We're like a fly that can't be swatted. This is very ridiculous. Those railroads are the bane of my existence. I think it's over. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Let's double check. Is there anything to mortgage? I'm sorry, there's no eligible properties. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. It was the Northern Railroad that got me. And here we are declaring bankruptcy and giving Jeeves the win of the game. And then here should be the ending, I believe. And that's what happens when you beat Monopoly. It shows your name and your net worth if you were to sell everything. And he had quite a run, almost 10,000. And when you press a button, it just starts back over at the beginning of the game again. And this is what playing family games were all about back in the day. Just like sitting there, trying to figure out, am I out? Am I not out? What can I do? The friendly banter back and forth. I remember the snacks, the food, maybe the homemade cookies that your grandma might have made. Just having a fun time not knowing what the game has in store for you. Are you going to win? Are you going to come through? Are you not? Are you going to struggle? And that's really what this game was all about. This was one of those games you picked up with friends and family and you just had a grand old time with it. And it's a game that I've always enjoyed. My family always had Monopoly Junior, but it relatively functions the same way as this game. There's just slight differences. And I'm definitely going to come back to this sometime. I think the next time I play it, I'm just going to put the max amount of players in, and I'm just going to see how long I can last. And just really see how ridiculous that is for, you know, the first 5 to 10 turns. So, yeah, this is Monopoly, guys, and this is another example of a board game that I would play with my friends and family during the holidays. Check it out sometime. If you don't get an opportunity to play board games face-to-face with someone, I think it's a great adaptation. It's a really good video game, board game adaptation. So